Tedrow Wilson. Next president. By the way, the music's playing.
I'm aware it's 9 o'clock.
Oh. That's what happens at 9 o'clock. They play the music. Ted's going to do a cold
I guess that's
feed.
why we were testing the microphones.
Yeah.
Good morning, evening, night, whenever you're listening to this, everybody. Welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. I am Ted. That makes him Damon. I apologize in advance. Coming to you here from Audio Hive Podcasting Studio. The new studio. Still don't like it.
Yeah. Reviews are in.
Do you know?
They're terrible.
Do you know that
we reviewed it? No.
Yeah. 0 stars. There is no shower, and the bathroom is down the hall.
Yeah. And I've yet to have donuts provided for me once.
Yeah.
So
Even at the old studio.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Mine's merely based on food. Yeah, the old studio sucked too. I've never had free breakfast.
Did you know we have a sponsor this week? Mac, did you know that?
Is it us?
No.
Oh. Is it who made those hats?
Yeah, you can sponsor an episode anytime you want, Mac.
So real quick before you do the spot, well, good because
we're going to have to scrub that. I don't want anybody else to know that. Actually. They pay
you're going to timestamp yourself?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Timestamp it. Take everything out. Leave everything in except what you said. So people are like, what did he say?
Yeah. That's weird.
And I want you to leave in, we got to scrub that because I don't want anyone else to know.
Yeah. What you do is you just put a beep over yours. We'll be fine.
I said the sponsor so I wouldn't forget. But now that I remember, go ahead and whatever you were going to say.
No, real quick. When you started, I thought we were going to get a Robin Williams. You were like, good morning. I was like, oh, we're going to get a good morning Vietnam. I thought you were really going to come in hard on that. And you did. Oh. You did good.
Good morning, Joliet area.
Yeah. And everybody else that listens.
We're in Crest Hill now.
Yeah. Yeah, we always were. But anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
This guy, though, got really upset the last time I said it.
Check your zip code. Anyway.
We weren't last time.
Bro.
Hey, why don't you just scrub whatever the third track is off of this? We'll talk to each other. But anyway, so who's our sponsor? You said we had a sponsor
is Chelsea Bramer. Which I bet you didn't know that's what I was going to say.
It's very individual.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
one man.
It's one.
which some of you were probably surprised to hear that just now.
Yeah.
He's a friend of mine from college. Brian. Yeah. He actually came to my show in Crystal Lake from a little bit of a commute, Nashville.
I remember that because I sat across from him.
Yeah. Well, and he still wanted to pay for the show. That's surprising.
It's weird, huh?
Yeah, there's some funny stories about Chelsea and I, but that's, I don't know, it's inside baseball. I don't know how much you people want to hear about that in the podcast. But maybe when we get to episode 300, that will be at that point where we're like, well, this guy I know.
Yeah.
No, he's been a super supportive listener from day one. He wants us to go daily. And I was like, well, if you keep paying for it, maybe.
Yeah.
But there's a problem with that.
Yeah.
No one else wants that.
Right. Yeah.
But he loves it. He's like, he always wants more. He's always like, you guys only went 1 hour and 10 this week. Like, yeah. Only, I don't know if it's a word you want to use for that.
Yeah. Well, I went home and my wife said that's 1 hour and 15 too much. So I'll be honest with you.
She wasn't talking about the podcast.
Yeah. That's 1:15 too much. She's talking about the scale, Damon. She's talking about the scale.
I will tell one story. This is how I met. Now, our mutual grade school buddy, Nate.
Yeah.
Went to college at the same college. We were roommates first, and they were roommates. That's for the people that remember Vine 40 years ago. And he was like, hey, that guy across the hall's in my math class. I'm like, okay, well, do you talk to him? No. Like, is he weird? Is that a problem? No, I'm just kind of nervous and shy. I'm like, okay, cool. This is weird. We're both, we were in our late teens.
Right.
So in our heads, we were like, we're both adults. And I walk out in the hall and I'm like, hey, real quick, can you just like audibly give me a, yes, no, maybe. Do you like my roommate? Do you want to hang out with him? And he's like, what? I was like, I understand you're in the same math class.
Should have passed him a note.
And he's too embarrassed to come hang out. And he's like, well, you can just come hang out. It's like, it's not really how it works.
Yeah.
I got to break the ice. I got to make sure you're cool.
Right.
And I got to say that you aren't going to make fun of him. And then we can do. And that's how we really hang out. We hung out in the hall for a long time, just chatting and learning stuff. His family actually is from the same area of Southern Illinois that my family's from. So we bonded on that. And then finally I was like, you can't meet my roommate anymore because I don't want to get jealous. Now we're friends.
Nate, he said he doesn't like you at all. Doesn't want to be friends, man. He's not your buddy.
It's weird is that another buddy of ours, LaShawn from college, reached out and he's like, hey, I've been checking out the podcast. You sound different. And I was like, like real a-hole different or like older different, old man different? Like what is like, you sound like older. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not in college anymore. Yeah. and I try to use my like actual voice for this. Not like when I talk to people in public, I go a little bit higher so they can hear me and everything because I hate repeating myself. I just hate it.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Doesn't matter.
Right. It's not
And they're like-
important.
the doctor's like, no, I really need to know what the problem is. Like, no, dude, you got one shot at it.
Yeah.
That's your thing.
You better start doing scans because
Yeah.
I am lock-lipped right now. I'm not saying a thing.
The way Nate met LaShawn was our next. So Chelsea lived across the hall, and LaShawn was our next door neighbor in the dorm. And I'm out in the hall, and some guy walks by, and LaShawn's like, "Hey, you got anything to drink?" And the guy's like, "No, you wiped me out. It's day 2, and you've already borrowed everything I was going to let people borrow." And he's like, "Any one of you MFers in this place got something to drink?" And I'm hanging out in the doorway, and I'm like, "Yeah, I got stuff." He's like, "Oh, really?" So they became super nice. He's like, "Oh, really? Can I get one?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's just right in the fridge. Pop in." Goes in. And he's like, "Oh, this is my roommate, Blake." So I go in to meet that guy while he goes into mind you, I have not prefaced this to Nate.
Yeah.
So some stranger just walks in, goes to our fridge, grabs a drink, and walks out. And then like maybe 20 minutes later, I go back in, and Nate is just on the floor, like just still stone solid. I'm like, "What's the matter, man?" He's like, "Some guy just came in here and stole a drink." And I was like, "Oh, no, man, that's LaShawn. I told him he came out." He's like, "I have been petrified." Come out and meet these people. We're going to live with them for like in the next 8 months. You might want to meet some of them.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So he just sponsored an episode then just to sponsor it.
He
That's
liked
pretty
it
cool.
so much.
Yeah.
Maybe he was afraid that after 100 we were going to give it up.
Yeah.
Chelsea, I tried after 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got me in for like 96 more, so I think we're pod committed.
Nobody likes to quit
Hey,
it.
you know how I know we're pod committed?
Huh.
We have hats now.
We do have hats.
Everyone who bitched about hats,
We have them.
we have hats.
We have
Contact
them.
Damon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me give you his address.
First you ding dong ditch him. And then when he comes out, you come back and you go, "Hey, I like one of those hats."
I was a little parched. I needed a sip. Damon decided to get funny right when I had liquid in my mouth.
Well, it's 3 times a week. And that was the one time,
Yeah, I don't drink much.
Yeah.
But you meant when you're funny. I got it.
Yeah. Hey, it's 2 times. I drink two more times than you're funny a week. That's pretty good. But
and now,
so no, I thank you very much, Chelsea. That's and we appreciate people that like us that much. They go, "Hey, let me offset some of the expense of doing that." That's pretty cool.
yeah, I'm hoping to get down and see visit him again. I went last year and we had a great time just kind of palling around Nashville.
Well, you have listeners that like invite you to stuff. See, my listeners
Yeah.
they're more like, "Look, how much does it cost for you not to come to my house?"
You said my listeners as
Yeah.
if you have listeners.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, somebody there's this. Like Chelsea put me up.
Mac,
That
are you
was
listening
nice.
right now?
Perhaps.
Hey, he's my listener.
Chelsea put me up in his house. That was really nice. Now,
Yeah.
Macaulay, I have to get a passport. I have to either drive or fly to
Right.
Toronto and north.
Right.
So yeah, they're inviting me, but it's like, yeah, hold on, let me take out a second job.
Do you
Yeah.
need a passport for Canada?
You do now, yeah.
Yeah, and that's how you pronounce it. Never not pronounce it that way.
It's Canada. I need to get one anyway, Mac. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that
I think you do.
You no longer
to
can
go,
just use your birth
to
certificate.
go over border.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, so this week,
I'm not a legal expert, so don't.
yeah, don't go off me. Just try and do it. See what happens. So anyway,
Oh, you can go off me if you're talking about the camera because I look terrible. Anyway, go ahead.
So this week I had a huge calf strain, which I had last week, like when we recorded.
I thought you were going to say breakfast. I'm like, I know, man. Why
Yeah.
are we
Every
I had a
day.
huge breakfast?
Damon, you had 7 of those. But anyway,
But you're so physically fit and healthy. I can't imagine you had a calf strain.
okay, that was not necessary. You know what?
Look, I am in a very dark place right now because how angry I am that I got myself in shape and let it all go again. I'm very angry. I'm taking it out on everyone.
Gotcha.
And by everyone, I mean you.
Yeah,
I'm taking it out on everyone in this room.
I'm your everyone.
That's why Mac moved the studio,
right?
because now he's no longer in the room.
Yeah.
I don't have to take it out on him anymore.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just you and Grimace in the corner over there.
I'm your everyone.
No.
Yeah,
Mac, we need to scrub that.
Huh?
Scrub that. We need to scrub what he said. Scrub it. It's out.
I didn't have my headphones on. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, is that turn your cans up?
I called him my listener. He's like, "Nope, I'm
Nope.
out."
Yeah.
I took the headphones off. I am not.
He made it intimate. I
Yeah.
am out of here.
Sir, you do not overstate our relationship. Yeah. But no, so I had a calf strain.
Did you do something physically like exert to do this? Or what'd you do?
No, because you did that to be a jerk.
Yeah,
Because
'cause I know what you did.
You know what I did. I stepped out of a car, took 2 steps, and went, "Wow, that feels like it's going to blow out of my calf." That's what happened. So no, I was not rescuing a baby from a burning building.
You literally
jerk.
accidentally hit the ball in the air. And you're like, please don't spike it. Please don't spike it. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't
Yeah.
want to. I got to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Don't set me. Don't set me like that. So what I do then, so what's funny is that it happens on like Thursday night when, we're doing stuff.
What were you doing Thursday night?
Well, I was going bra shopping with my wife,
Right.
which she's going to love that on the podcast. And then, because we're friends, we hang out, we're buddies. But anyway, so we're doing that. And then we went to your show.
It was for Damon.
Yeah, it was for Damon. Yeah. So they were sizing me up.
He was getting a bro?
Yeah.
You still have to pay Seinfeld for that?
Yeah.
So your wife bought a new bra to come to my show? That's hot.
Yeah. What's weird,
really-
if it was really mine though, wouldn't you feel really gross now? You're like, that's hot.
Yeah.
Said it was mine.
I wonder why you kept jumping. Look at this. Look at this. I'm like, nothing's moving. I know.
Well, I know most people, they give them like letters. Me, they were like hemispheres. It's like, what are you talking about? So the Western hemisphere is a little larger than the Eastern hemisphere. But,
At one point, Mac, he ran up and I thought he threw up what I thought was a pair of parachutes on the stage.
yeah, right.
Turns out.
Yeah. But so I got this intense pain starting on Thursday. It goes through Friday. I cut the grass on Saturday, and it's worse. That was not smart. I'm sure.
You own a home. No one likes a bragger.
Yeah, but I'm trying to stretch it out. Because you get a muscle strain, you stretch. So I do what I do on Sunday morning, and then I have to reach out. I text our friend Spinner, right?
Yep.
Because he's in that field with therapy, physical therapy. So I text him, and I said, hey, right now it's on heat. I have a 10s unit. He says, yeah, do all that. And he goes, don't stretch it. I go, I've been doing that for 3 days.
I know. You told me that.
I've been doing that for 3 days, bro. He's like, yeah, don't stretch it. That's the last thing you want to do. Cool. And he goes, and stay off it. They haven't done that either, So I was resting it. So it's feeling a little bit better, but it's just funny. It's like the one thing where I'm like, look, I've been a coach. I've done this. I've done that. You got to stretch it out, man. You just got to stretch it. It'll get better.
Well,
Walk it off.
Walk it off.
Yeah.
Rub some dirt on it.
You said that this morning on the drive in, and I was thinking because last night the dog came up and decided that once again that somewhere between my face and shoulders is where he wanted to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I got a Charlie horse in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I know if I get up, everyone gets up. And I'm like, okay, just figure it out. Just figure it out. Like it's like every time, as long as I'm sitting there, it just keeps getting tighter and tighter. And I'm like, this sucks, but it's late. I know no one has slept this week. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy today. So
yeah.
Like I was doing the same thing you did. I'm trying to stretch it. I'm trying to move it. Nothing's working. But I'm like, oh, if I stretch it this way, it'll help. No,
worse.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
That dog has got to stop sleeping on my face.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Hey, to be honest with you, you should just feel lucky there's any kind of hair around that region.
He just got a haircut, so now it's even worse. Oh, now we're mocking me? Is that what we're doing? I'm going to give you the worst toupee you've ever had.
That's all right. I'm your forever. So I'm your everyone. That's what it is. I'm your everyone. I'm your forever everyone.
God,
Let's put them together.
Be your first signal on your album, isn't it? I'm your everyone. Is there someone barfing in the back?
My stage name is going to be Shitney Houston.
Houston, we've got a problem.
Yeah. But no. So like I said, so I fought through that. I did that. The other thing that I get to do now, I told people weeks ago how I was like the best husband ever, best gift giver, best this, best that. But I had to keep it under wraps what I did because my wife was waiting for a day to unveil it.
Yeah.
And she's had other people come to the house to get like, I'll say pleasantly surprised. Most of them just go like absolutely bonkers.
I think the quote of everyone was, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a thing you bought. Sure.
So
now, I want to preface before you get into it. I know Nicole listens to this. This is where we are going to diverge hard.
Yeah.
She's going to take a turn one way and I'm going to take a turn the other.
Yeah.
Because I could not physically, mentally, spiritually care any less about this subject.
We're talking about the Queen.
Thank you for Thank you, spoiler, Mac. But yes, we're talking about the royal family.
Yeah. So they had the Queen's Jambalaya this last week, right?
And spicy.
What? Why are you laughing?
Jumble.
They
had the Queen's Cherry Jubilee.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, either way, that's dessert.
Get that at
I'm okay with that.
Back in the day. That was
First
good.
off, if she would have called it that, I probably would have been more interested. Whoa. Could she, the Queen's cobbler?
You were the guy that we went.
She can cook.
We went someplace. I don't remember what it was. I think it was in Rockford of all places. We were like, "Ooh, I want the jambalaya, but I also want the gumbo. I don't want to double down really, but I'm going to do it." So you got the gumbo as an appetizer for your jambalaya.
I did. Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
And the guy was like, it's the same stuff, just one's more wet. He's like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Well, I'll be the judge.
I need to lube up for the other stuff. Like, come on down.
I'll be the judge if it's more wet than the other one. Okay, I will have them both, and I will let you know.
Matt, clip that. I need you to clip just that part.
I will be the judge.
No, the other part.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not repeating it again. I'm not saying it. That's why
we haven't recorded.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. So you bought something for your wife.
Yeah. So what I did is I had.
Can we back up?
Yeah.
Because you bought something else for your wife at like a thrift store. No, that you put in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like he bought wall art. I don't want to spoil it any further than that. But you've had a string of hilarious wall art that you've purchased for your wife. It's like some sort of theme going on.
So I basically commissioned, if you will, but not like a huge portrait she sat for, this and that. But they made her a queen. Okay. So they take her and they transpose.
Basically, it's like a template. You kind of put they have everything set up. You put the face in the.
And in typical Damon fashion, I want more than what they want to do.
Right. Here's the thing, guys. I'm watching it. I'm still I'm maybe in my fourth or fifth. Wow. All right. Wow. And he's like, no, I want you to see this, Dad. You see this necklace here? This is not the standard. Like, I had to go in and ask them if they could put in her necklace she wears, which says
Dookie.
Right.
Yeah, that's her name. Yeah.
Now, I want to be the people on the other end. Yeah. Pardon me?
Yeah.
You would like, is this a typo or anything? No. That's what I want. I want to pay extra for you to airbrush out the original necklace that comes with every other of this art and put Dookie on there.
Yeah, these huge jewels, like this big, whoa. It was amazing.
Whoa, they can't.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
We talked about bra in the earlier segment. We don't need to talk about it now.
But it was amazing because they have all these like, diamonds and rubies and all this stuff. And because she's in a red dress, so the rubies go with it. She's got all this whole get out, it's like, whoa, that's pretty cool. I said, yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah. No, I don't want that.
I want the single chain that says Dookie.
Yeah.
And I said, now I realized, because I got like the 18 by 24, which is like the biggest one they offer. So I got that. I said, I realized that I may not be able to make out the word of what it is. But my wife will know.
I will be able to tell the shape of the Dookie. So just put it in there.
Yeah. I tell Dookie by shapes. But I just laughed because I was like, they go, well, yeah, we don't normally do that. I said, cool, because that's a deal breaker. That's like what I put in the email. Like, I want you to do more than you ever do.
We don't usually do that. Oh, well, then you're getting none of my money. I see how that works.
Yeah. But here's the thing I do want to point out. So it's not a caricature, but it's similar because.
Did you edit her hands?
No, I wanted to make them bigger, but I could not. So anyway, but my whole thought was here I had an edit because they send it to you for approval.
Right.
And I go, listen, I don't want the necklace. I don't want the big, the family jewels with the rubies and everything. I don't want that. I want this chain. And literally the response was, yeah, well, we don't do that. I said, okay. I said, just so you know, I said, it's kind of a deal breaker. Then we'll just pass. Well, we can try and do. Okay.
Immediately. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you try?
Yeah.
And so what's funny is like, if I walk in 20 people's houses and they all had the same thing done on the website or whatever, they won't look like my wife. So it's fine. I realize the face will look different anyway, but they won't look like my wife's. And it's only because I always expect more. But I wasn't rude about it. It's just like, okay, well, it's kind of a deal breaker. It is what it is. You know what? We'll just pass. I'll find something else. And it's like, whoa, hold on. So you're going to take away all your money?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, then we can do that. So here's what's weird. You could have started with, well, you know what? We'll try and do that. And now you lost your bargaining power.
Right, because you could have been like, hey, yeah, we can probably make that work, but we'll have to charge you an extra.
Might have been an extra $20 or $30.
Yeah, just for labor. I mean, just for the cost of the person doing it. Like that's more of a charge.
Right. But they lost their, when I did that. And again, I did it real mellow. I wasn't like, oh, well then, sir, I didn't do that. I just went, okay, well then, you know what? It's kind of a deal breaker.
Well, you should have, because you should have done it like in very much like, old time. Sir, I will take my business elsewhere. Yeah. The queen will not be pleased.
Yeah, right. But yeah,
wait, are you talking about the real queen or his wife? Like, I don't know anymore. It's so weird.
So when it showed up, I gave it to her and she opened, she opens it.
I know this is your story, man, but
yeah,
you showed me a video of her opening it.
Yeah,
the entire video is just Mac. You're gonna love this. Are you listening?
No, he's not listening.
Mac. Wow. I'm glad I asked.
Somebody should make sure that he's alive.
Yeah, go put a mirror under him. See if he's breathing. The entire video is Nicole opening it. All you hear for the audio is Damon like, huh? Yeah? Huh?
And what's she saying?
Huh?
Wow.
She went, wow.
Over and over.
And Damon's just like, huh? Then the translate as in, worship me. Thank me for what I have done.
That is Damon speak.
I need approval for what I have done. Huh? It's like a 30-second video. It was just one long, huh?
You know.
And now I'm watching the video of this happening while it was so weird. It's like Inception because you guys are showing me the video in front of the picture.
And what am I saying?
So now you're behind me going, huh? I don't know what's happening anymore.
I did.
And you were so angry because you hung it up. before a party, and everyone came in a different entrance.
Yeah, because I was cooking in the garage.
Yeah.
I was grilling on the Blackstone, so everybody come in that way.
On the what?
The neighbor's Blackstone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still borrow it. It's just a rental. But anyway, so it smells like weed. So you wouldn't like it. It's a rental.
Feels like teriyaki. You wouldn't like it at all.
But no, so I finally got to tell everybody, look, it was the best gift. It was awesome. She does love it. And and it's funny because when like her friends come over, like, I would expect nothing less than this to be in your house. And I'm like, yeah, but she didn't commission it. I did. Because
there was the
yeah. Well, no, but she would never do that for herself, is what I'm saying.
Right.
You know? So while you expect it to be
sensible.
there. Yeah. Right. Right.
It's some sense of, I like it, but no.
Yeah. Not that much.
Yeah. I say that, but there's it came out around Christmas and other holidays where you can put yourself in movie posters. And it's not like the exact poster, but it's like, Western and it looks like, Tombstone, or it's like romance and it looks like Titanic. And one is like time travel. And it literally has a DeLorean, but it doesn't have all the accoutrement on it.
Yeah.
But you can put a picture. I'm like, I got that picture of me as Marty McFly. And then you could change the credits to whatever names you want, like your friends, your family,
yeah.
Key grip, Damon.
Yeah.
Best boy, not Damon.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. And I was like, I keep saying, someone should buy that for me because it feels like a lot of hubris to buy it for yourself. But so far, no one's offered it. So I keep creating it. Like, well, who should be the executive producer? Well, clearly me, because I'm the one making this poster.
Is there
the same thing? Like, I want someone to buy it for me.
Yeah.
But so far, no one has.
Is there a Forever Everyone on there? That's what you should put by me.
Yeah.
Damon.
Yeah. Who is this everyone? Damon. I hate everyone in this room right now.
Who does he despise more than anybody? Everyone.
Hey, we got hats. I don't know if you.
Yeah, we got hats. Anything crazy this week?
I went to the roast of Jimothy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I because it's a roast and things are set in context. I'm not going to say anything else about that except it was a lot of fun. He and his wife are expecting in August. It turns out the same time around the same time as my dad's or my son's birthday. So those dates are taken, guys.
Right.
Back off.
Yeah. Called it.
Yeah, called it.
You should go lick the calendar. That way, it's like claiming the last of something.
Glad you said calendar.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going with that.
Who's my calendar?
Yeah.
Damon.
No. False.
I'm going to work myself in.
False. What was that?
I don't know.
You know what that was?
Was that? It doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
It sounds like
that doesn't do anything for him.
Sounds like a manatee.
Well, it did before.
Okay, you can step off. So anyway.
And then the next day I went back to Still Nut Friday, which is where I performed last Thursday, but this was their first headliner.
Yeah.
And it was a great show, and you guys should support them. It's in Aurora if you're ever around Thursday nights. It's a free show. Go out and see it.
Because it's Still Not Friday.
Still Not Friday, except for when they do the headliners, and it's $5. And please don't go to a show where they have a touring headliner and complain because it's $5. Because that ticket is like $25 plus anywhere else. So
correct.
Calm down.
Yeah. There's no drink minimum. There's no nothing else.
That's it. It's $5. You can go in there and sit and just look at the waiter and go, nope.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, if you go to a comedy club and you go see anybody that's touring, you're going to pay at least $25 or $30. You're going to have a 2-drink minimum, Yeah. And that's the way it is. And some of those places, depending on where they're at, you're going to pay for parking.
Yeah.
And here you don't really have any of that. You have $5 to get in when they have it.
Yeah.
When they
this
have
is the one time
touring
they had a headliner.
They're testing the waters.
Yeah.
They're testing the waters.
And Jimothy did a set, and he was totally hungover from his roast the night before, and he killed. It was like, oh, great. So you're barely functional, and you're way better than I am. So he's on the list.
Right. Oh, he made your list?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. It's not the Forever Everyone
No.
list.
Well, if you're on it, then maybe it is.
Yeah.
Maybe he's also one of my everyone's.
You're like, I'm going to do Forever Dead to Me.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
That's a song on our album.
Right. Hey, I'm not going to get into like where we do one every week, but I'm going to give a that checks out of the week, if we want to call it that, to this.
That checks out of the week. Yeah, I've checked out of the week. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've checked out of this podcast, but
96 episodes.
So this a little synopsis here of a true story.
That was like a big word for you. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it means to synopsize stuff. So anyway,
I'm done.
Yeah, a car thief. we didn't need that. We didn't need that. Okay.
I was going to say that's a little over the top.
Yeah, you know what you do is you kind of just turn your head away from the microphone.
Hey, Stallone, turn your hat back around. That was a little over the top, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Bull Hurley got his feelings hurt.
People are going to get that reference,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was so worth it. All right.
Well, the winner will take it all. So anyway,
Wow.
hey, I'm going deep on this one. Okay.
Hey, Matt, clip that.
Hey, at least I didn't say meet me
Clip
halfway.
that. Put it together with the other thing.
Meet me halfway across the sky. Sammy Hagar. I didn't say that. That's a great jam.
Oh, I
Anyway.
did see someone put on social media today that gas prices are so high that they passed Sammy Hagar doing 55.
Yeah, right. 54. Yeah. He can't drive 55.
Yeah, he
You're
can't
right.
do
He
55.
cannot. He
That's
cannot.
right.
Takes too much gas. And he had the air off and it was hot. So anyway.
Right. So car thief. Got it.
Yeah. A car thief is feeling pretty foolish after having to call police when a truck in his possession was stolen. A man in Ohio called to report his truck as stolen last Monday. The cops found it, but they also discovered that the man who called had previously stolen the truck himself just 5 days prior. Okay.
So it was like possession is 9/10 of the law now? It's
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. The vehicle was taken from the landscaping company and both thieves were arrested. So he stole it from a landscaping company.
Right.
Somebody stole it from him and he went, whoa,
Whoa. I saw that
Whoa.
first.
That is wrong on every level. We don't steal.
Sir, I went to the effort of hiring a crane
Right. Yeah.
to pull that out of the yard.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah.
That is mine.
Yeah. Then you walk over and just lick it. Okay. That doesn't count. It's not how it works. You don't, that's not a muffin. It's not like it's the last muffin.
So we've been talking about like doing merch about some of our sayings. I think that's a shirt. That's got to be a shirt.
Yeah. Licking it's mine.
Yeah. And then conversely, like, is that yours? Did you lick it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone call this? Has it been licked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do a got lick? Is that still a thing? Is that relevant?
Yeah.
But
we can do whatever we want.
But that's really funny because, like I said, for somebody to be like, and it doesn't say in here like he wasn't stoned. He wasn't. It was like, hey,
I've had that for 5 days. That's mine now.
what's the statute of limitations? 4.5 days?
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm calling.
I saw that in a different state. That doesn't count.
Yeah, right.
Here, it's only been known as my truck.
Yeah, he's in Ohio. Look, sir, that has Pennsylvania plates on it. Okay, that is not.
The entire time it's been in this state, it's been mine.
Yeah, right. You have no jurisdiction here. What are you, Buford T. Justice?
You went to this state police?
Right.
They have nothing to do with this car.
Right, yeah. Whoa. Are you the Ohio State Patrolman? Man, it's Pennsylvania theft.
Yeah.
This is, yeah. You know,
You guys are way out of your league.
I got stolen from an Ohio man today.
Yeah. You have not been in hot pursuit.
Right. Right. But I mean, not only does it take just extreme guts to do that, but it takes like no brains.
Right.
Because when they run the plates on it, what's going to happen? And even if you put different plates on it, they're going to run the VIN.
Yeah.
You know, if you're like, thought of that. I had some plates I put on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
You see this number you can visibly read through the windshield?
Yeah.
Not until right now.
Yeah.
I sense this is going to be a problem.
He puts a piece of paper over it. Doo-doo-doo. He slides just some paper over it. Right.
What was that?
And the cop turns around and is like, where'd that number go? Oh my God. And they're like, we need a detective. You know? I'm not making fun of cops. Okay. Don't like start pulling me over on the highway.
Did you check the other 9 places they put the VIN?
Right.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Did you open the door? Damn it. Look over there again.
Yeah. I didn't think of that.
That's
That's why I'm the detective.
Yeah.
I think of things.
I'm going to lunch. So yeah, I just thought,
Hey, is this yours in the fridge? Did you lick it?
yeah, nothing checks out more
Yeah.
than being like, hey, okay, my stolen truck got stolen. Okay. Oh, wait, take one of those stolens
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
My truck
Yeah.
got stolen.
So your stolen truck got stolen? No. My stolen truck got. Oh yeah, we have to take the other one out. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
I can take
It
the
sounds
first one
weird. Can we just say I stuttered?
out.
Yeah.
I just want, like, that'd be great if the dispatcher's like, okay, I just need to take some notes. And you are, and your current location is. Like,
Yeah.
wait, you seem to be getting a lot of information about me. Yeah, we want to know where you are first.
Yeah.
Then we'll figure out where this truck is.
Right. It's not at my house anymore, you know?
Oh, we know.
Yeah. So the other thing I saw, and then we'll get into some mind-blowing facts.
Well, what's great though is that when the truck gets returned to the original owner, he's just like totally unaware of all this happening. And
Yeah.
they're like, have we got a story for you?
That's awesome.
If this truck could talk.
Hey, so now just so you know, you're the 5th owner, okay? But
Yeah.
I was the original owner.
Yeah.
No. This is how it works, okay?
Yeah, the middle guy tinted it.
Yeah, put a stereo in it.
Yeah, well, he tinted it. He's like, hey, we gotta we got to give you tickets because you got tinted windows on it. But I didn't do that. Well, the owner did.
Yeah.
Not you, the other owner.
Yeah. Right. It'd be so awesome. Wow. Yeah. That's not a legal tint.
And Pennsylvania's like, and he's like, well, I don't know. Well, you got to talk to Ohio about that, man.
Yeah.
We're Pennsylvania. We got to charge you for that.
I don't know. You plan on
It was
going
legal when the guy in Ohio owned it.
Yeah.
He got a really good use out of it for 4.5 days.
He didn't own it. Okay. He had it for 5 days.
Yeah.
Okay. He had it for 5 days.
Yeah, 4 of them it was in the shop getting tinted. He was an idiot.
Right.
Like, why did he do that?
He never got to put the windows down the whole time he owned it because the tint was fresh. Yeah. Yeah. That's so awesome.
That's why he was so angry. I need that back.
Yeah.
I haven't driven it at all.
Next time I steal a truck, note to self, it better have AC because I can't put the windows down.
Pre-tinted.
Yeah. Pre-tinted. Yeah. Yeah. So I saw one other thing I saw. Have you seen this thing? It's called a Bartesian.
No.
Okay. So basically what I call it
is this someone we can talk about? Or like,
it is.
Are we okay? All right.
Yeah, it is. But basically, and I put in my notes, it's an alcoholic Keurig is what it really is.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't know that's what it's called, but
All right.
yes. All right.
Bartesian. And their claim on the commercial, this is their quote. Their claim is, why worry about pouring drinks at a party? Okay.
That's not a good tagline.
That's not what you're going to fix with a 1 cup Keurig
Right.
alcohol pour. Here's the deal. When everybody starts getting hammered and they can't figure out how to get the little cups in there to do, and that takes way more effort than just go into a bottle.
I meant more like, hey, why worry about what something else or someone else is putting in your drink at a party?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, now it seems like that's weird.
Yeah.
It seems like you really want me to not worry about what's going in my beverage.
Well, I guess the Roofie-tesian was they switched the name, but so they do that. And then that's, but if I have a party at my house, my thing is, hey, the bottle's over there, help yourself. I'm not a guest I'm not a host that's pouring everybody bottles. So I don't understand how that would take you away from anything. And I'm also not teaching somebody how to use my brand new electrical device on how to get said glass of alcohol.
Probably per glass of alcohol costs 17 times
right
what it would be to just go out and buy a whole bottle of.
Yeah. But even if you had a bottle, and I didn't see this, it looked like it worked on some smaller, it was smaller than a bottle, whatever you could put in there. But if you could turn a bottle upside down and screw it in there, and it just gave you drinks.
I did see one where it was weird. Like it had 4 slots, but then one of them was gin/tequila, so you had to decide which one you wanted. Yeah. And I was like, well, gin is trash, and that'll never be in my martini, whatever it's called.
Right.
But yeah, because we get to the point. Like, okay,
so
everyone likes vodka drinks. Well, it would pull whatever one it needed.
Right.
Everyone likes vodka drinks, and now you're out of vodka. You got to refill this thing, and people are now hammered.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to like service your machine.
But the bottle of vodka they want vodka from, you're trying to get it open to put it on the machine. If you just open it, they could pour some in a cup.
Right.
Now I guess if you're trying to meter what people take at your house, because it's like, oh man, don't have Ted over. He'll drink the whole bottle of vodka in one glass. Cool. Then you do what you do.
Why are you going to put my business out on this podcast?
Because I'm your forever everyone. So
I do hate you. That's true.
Yeah. But no.
I have cultivated a character that I play in this podcast, and you are ruining it.
But it just, like I said, when I see that, I don't know how that makes a party either better or easier, And again, I'm not a coffee drinker, never have been, but Keurigs, I don't think they're probably cheaper now because they've been around for a while.
Yeah, we had a Keurig we went back to regular.
Okay.
Because it's
1 cup at a time, right?
It's so wasteful.
Yeah, it's 1 cup at a time.
Which we just bought one where you could, like, we have a one where you put coffee in it and you could tell it, like, how much of this coffee do you want to make? 1 cup? Like,
yeah,
we have one we can dial it. We can make 1 cup. We can make a bigger cup. We can make a travel mug. We can make a half pot and a full pot. You just decide how much coffee you're going to put in the filter.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I can buy, like, coffee in bulk instead of buying like, well, now here's 90 boxes of tiny cups.
Right. Right.
Which I get it. Like at hotel, it's got to be more convenient for like hotels and stuff. Cause they can just drop a couple of those in the thing.
Yeah.
I guarantee every time though I come into a hotel, I'm like, well, did someone tell you? Like, why is this all decaf?
Yeah.
Like, that's like, oh, we got to fill it up so it looks good. And you walk in and you're like, well, this is trash. Like, they're probably like, haven't gone. No one's had a cup of coffee in their room. Well, first off, those things are gross.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know the
whenever I've been with someone, they want to use one, I'm like, hold on, I'm going to run 9 cups of hot water through that and still be grossed out when you take your cup of coffee on the 10th pour. Like,
I got a thing of motor oil in the car. If you really want something thick, I could go get it for you.
I was at work. I'm not going to say which place, but they have a Keurig there for employee use, and they'd open it up, and there was a film floating to the top where you like the tank where you pour the water, and they saw that, poured water over the film, kind of broke the seal. Film rose to the top, and they made a cup of coffee. And the whole day, I was just like,
yeah.
I would just look at them and be like, "You nasty."
Well, that's like a company microwave. It's the last thing to get cleaned,
right.
you know. And everybody's it's like, okay, first off, who made fish?
Right.
Okay, and second off, who made spaghetti?
The best is like when Noma made fish, but the microwave has combined all the stuff that's ever been in it to create a fish smell.
Create a fish smell. Yeah. It's like.
Well, it turns out if you put in those Tina burritos and SpaghettiOs,
right,
and
a
leftovers
and a White Castle,
right.
That's what you get. You know,
it becomes fish. It's scientifically fish. I mean, you can't prove it otherwise.
That's so awesome, though. Yeah, you'd be like, who had the fish? No. Here's what I ate. That sounds like a dumpster. That's what I ate. Okay.
It turns into that meme of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where the red lines are like the ribbons and everything where he's looking for Pepe Silva. I'm like, okay, this is everything that's ever been in this microwave. We don't know the percentages or the amounts, but somehow this food turns into fish.
It's like a mobster where they got all the
right.
things. They got guy at the top. We have a fish smell. We can trace it back to these people.
We just can't figure out how
we
they've
can't
combined.
Yeah, we don't know how a mixture of this guy and this guy makes that happen. We just don't get it.
It's like when in the Marvel universe when they kept trying to recreate the Incredible Hulk or Captain America. Like, I don't know. It happened once and it worked out.
Yeah.
The rest of these people are just freaks.
Right.
We don't know what went wrong.
And every guy in his apartment going, come on, spider, bite me. Come on, spider, bite me.
Yeah.
It's not how it works.
Yeah.
Turns out I'm allergic to spider bites. Did you get any faster?
I got real swole. No, you're just allergic.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
I got real swole.
We have gone completely off the rails. We got hats, by the way.
We got hats.
We got hats.
So here, let's do a couple of mind-blowing facts.
Mind-blowing facts.
All right.
Well, first mind-blowing fact.
Yeah.
We got hats.
Yeah. And a sponsor.
And right. Hey, Chelsea, do you want a hat? Because you're going to pay a little extra for that.
Yeah.
Hey,
We got
thanks for the episode. Hat's not free.
Yeah.
This is the episode you paid for.
Yeah. So hey, here's the first one. In 2008, a Japanese man noticed that his food was going missing. So he installed a webcam and found that a woman had been living in his closet for a year. This, first off, it's like the opposite of Randy. I'm not Randy, you know?
Here's the problem with TikTok. This guy can't find a mate. Second he puts up a camera, people are just coming out of the closet.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Oh, I'm going to be famous. See how I spun that?
I do. But to think now, luckily for you,
Does he ever go in that closet?
Yeah, I don't know. Now here's the deal. I've had, grandparents or elder people that
Live in your closet?
No, they have 75 closets they've never been in.
Well,
I guess it's essentially I could live in old man trousers for months without anybody noticing.
As you know, my mom redid her house, the house I grew up in, turned my bedroom and the bedroom between my bedroom and my parents' old bedroom into one big bedroom and put an ensuite.
Yeah.
And we went to visit my sister a couple weeks ago. And my sister's like, oh, I thought that closet would be bigger. First off, it was supposed to be, thanks for pushing every button. Like, my sister just does not read the room. And it always does it in a place where I'm at a table, like up against a wall where I can't get out. And I'm like, cool, I got to sit through this?
Yeah.
Fun. I get it. We fought as kids. Stop paying me back.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was like, I thought this closet was going to be bigger. And I was like, she has every closet in the house.
Yeah.
She is the sole occupant.
They're all hers, right.
Every closet in there is hers.
And there's stuff in those closets that she probably hasn't seen in over a decade. She doesn't know she has. So if you lived in there,
right,
unless you're making noise, she probably never know.
Who's sliding these damn hangers?
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you in hotels, I swear like, you know what'd be funny? If we made these closets like not sound deafening, but sound like it expands the sound. So whenever a hanger is in here, it sounds like a cymbal, like blam, blam, ding, bam. Like, I always try to be quiet to leave a hotel because I hate when people do that to me. And then it's like, well, I get my jacket. That's on you guys. I had to get my jacket.
You missed my drum solo, followed by me hitting the hi-hat and crash several times.
Now, I will admit, when it goes for resale, that closet is it's not huge, but it's not a bad closet. But the fact that they took out that other room, the closet, there's a hall closet, runs the whole length of the hall.
Yeah.
It is from the front bedroom to the back bedroom. has no purpose because there's also a coat closet. So I don't know why that closet was there in the first place.
How many coats could a family
I think they
have?
built the closet in what was the master. They built the coat closet. They built the linen closet, which all use the same like 2 walls. It's pretty brilliant. And then they're like, ooh, there's like 8 feet of dead space here in the middle. What should we do?
Closet. Yeah.
And it's just outside of this new master bedroom. So yeah, if it were me, I would just be like, okay, whoever needs the bigger closet gets this one. Whoever wants a smaller closet gets this one. Bing, bam, boom.
Yeah. That would have been funny though to see like the sign by the builder in the front. Closet builders. You know what I mean? Just right in the front. It's like, that is very specific. That's oddly specific.
We could wall this up. Or we could just put 2 sliding doors in it. You got 8 feet of closet.
Dude, you put the garage door up, closet. Just one big closet. You're like, where did I put the car? Not in the closet. Why would you do that? What are you doing?
You know this what the sole occupant house needs? More closet.
More closets.
You just see
we're doing an addition. What are you putting on? A family room? Closet. Yeah. We're thinking about making it 2-story. Thinking about going up.
That was the original part of that SNL thing. It wasn't more cowbell.
Yeah.
You know what this house needs? It's more closet.
More closet.
It's not really marketable. We can't use it, but maybe if we change it, we can go with it.
Yeah.
My mom's house. You've been there before. Is it weird?
Yeah.
The front door goes into the kitchen.
Yeah.
You open the front door, you're not like in a foyer. You're not in like a mud room. Nope, you're boom, right in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's gone now, sadly. We're 2 sliding glass doors.
The sliding, yeah.
6 feet from the front door, we're sliding glass doors.
To go to the dining table.
I was just going to say, that went into the dining room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, you guys all chew loud. Hold on. Let me just shh. Silence.
If there are mosquitoes in here, she slides the screen over. We're in the house. Why do we have a screen?
We used to do that at night when people would go to the bathroom. Because
shut it?
We'd shut it so they wouldn't expect it.
Blam! Yeah. That's a mistake you only make 3-4 times before you really start
You want
checking.
to talk about shaking a house.
Yeah.
When someone walks full speed into a sliding glass door that's centered in the house,
Yeah.
that reverberates.
Yeah. Well, and
That was for the hangers.
right. Yeah.
That was payback for the hangers.
Well, but
whole house is closet.
that really trips out the parents because the kids are like, he's going to run into that door.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the same thing. We used to have these things called wars. We can talk about it in another podcast where we'd have 3 people sleep in one room, 3 people sleep in the other room. We'd try to prank them.
Yeah.
We should have marketed that. We could have been jackass before the thing.
Yeah.
But okay, you guys got to be quiet because my parents are in this house. Like,
Right.
we can be cool and mess around and giggle and everything because they expected, people over for a sleepover. It's going to get a little weird. It's gonna get a little squirrely, but you can't be stupid. Well, someone was trying to sneak into the other room. And again, my mom's house is weird. The laundry room can only fit a washer. The dryer is in a weird room that's is outside. Well, it's outside the laundry room, but it's not in the room itself. It's like a hallway that also has the refrigerator.
Let's call it a closet.
Hold on, though. Because there are 2 closets in that room.
Right.
So I don't know if we can call it a closet.
Right.
But it houses the refrigerator, the stand-up freezer, and the dryer.
What kind of money does your family have that your closet has a closet? Wow.
They have Wilmington teacher money.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Anyway, the guy runs into this room, doesn't realize he's about to hit a dryer. Ever hit a dryer?
That's loud too.
That's very loud. So then I was like, everyone get in this room, get in this room, get in this room. So everyone gets in the room. It was super quiet. I hear my parents' light switch from the exact opposite corner of the house. I hear like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. We're going to get talked to.
Yeah, it comes to, Ted, if you're awake, I need to talk to you. She knows I'm awake.
Yeah.
She's actually playing pretty cool because my mom can be angry. So I was like, oh, maybe we're okay. Walk out. She's like, if I hear that Jeff Julian one more time, I'm throwing them all out. I don't even care what time it is.
Yeah.
Jeff hadn't made a peep.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jeff at all.
Yeah.
It might have been Nate, to be honest with you, because, coordination is not his thing. But I was like, wow, you really hate Jeff Julian.
Yeah.
Join the club. Anyway, what were you talking about? Strange, mind-blowing facts.
By the way, it was good to run into him in New York,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
Great catch up.
I ran into him in New York because my mom can't hear him from there,
Yeah,
so we were
right.
safe.
She calls you.
Yeah.
He's making noise. I'm annoyed by this.
The Plaza Hotel just called me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said if he makes one more sound.
The Plaza Hotel has your number. Don't ask questions. I'm telling you what's going on right here.
This is not about you right now.
Yeah.
This is about Jeff Julian.
Right. Make sure we get his name in. So anyway,
Call us.
so the next one, and this one's kind of weird because it actually has to do with something else. The scientists at the Parkes Radio Telescope in Australia spent 17 years trying to identify a powerful but extremely short radio burst.
Okay, was it their microwave?
You're getting ahead. That would appear seemingly random intervals. In 2015, they finally identified the cause: a microwave oven at the facility being opened prematurely. Yes. You got ahead of us. But yes, since we just were talking about microwave and the
I was
fish
like,
smell.
oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah. So you got world-renowned scientists, and they have the best, like they're listening for aliens, okay?
Yeah.
And they're like, what's that funny noise?
Well, it reminded me, like, do you remember old cell phones that weren't shielded well? And
Yeah.
it would be right before you got a text. Suddenly your speakers would be like,
That still happens.
yeah, I'm getting a text. And people are like, how do you know that? Like, ding, like there it is.
Yeah.
Because somehow my phone knows
Because
it's getting
I
a
know.
text before it gets a text and tells the speakers. Hey guys, text coming.
I had to tell a bass player a couple weeks ago to get his phone off of his bass amp. It's like, dude,
Hey,
put it in
Brian,
your pocket.
Brian, why is this thing like vibrate every time my phone vibrates? I don't understand.
Yeah. You get that buzz or that feedback. Yeah. Well, that's just one electrical component telling another one, hey, man, I'm about to be busy.
It's about to be about me.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
There it is. That's the noise. Brian. 30-second video.
Huh? Huh? What do you think? Huh?
Yeah, you're right. The scientists should have been like, all right, let's turn everything off. One by one. And the last thing they were like, oh man, we got to touch the fish microwave.
Okay, so here's what's funny. At Mac's old studio, he had a refrigerator that looks like they built the building around it because it was already an antique. So he had this fridge, and it would hum. It would make noise when it was plugged in. He figured that out by himself. Okay?
Yeah, we would be like, he'd be like, hey, can you guys unplug the fridge? It makes noise.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. But a room full of scientists
that
have the latest and greatest technology and something more powerful than anybody else goes, man.
Well, it's that thing where the philosophy is if you always look for the simple answer first. Like if you're sitting in a room and you hear hooves outside, you're probably not thinking it's zebras.
Right.
It's just like, it's probably horses, maybe a unicorn, whatever's normal.
Right.
And these scientists are probably like, oh, do you think we broke the quantum realm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think we traveled in time? Do you think that's past noise coming through?
And those footprints, is that a Pegasus?
I bet at one point the janitor walked in with like a burrito and was like, oh yeah, sorry guys, I was just using the microwave. Did you guys not check that?
Right. Oh, it wasn't a scientist who figured it out. Somebody else did. Or they're like, that's the day that they're like replacing the microwave and they realize, but
the day after they got a new microwave, that noise never happened again. And someone was like, hey, Craig, real quick, I think it was the microwave.
Right.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
We will look like fools.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I just hit send.
Okay, well, it's in my blog. I have a lot of followers.
That's my blog.
That's my blog. But no, I read that and I was like, I got to talk about that. And then, of course, we got into the microwave on a tangent. And I'm like, oh, this is going to come in handy now.
Look at us. We're syncing up. Don't like it.
Yeah, but
Do not like it.
Way to get ahead of the room. Good job.
Hey.
Was it the microwave? Why don't you shut up while I finish reading?
I was pulling a Brian.
Yeah.
Was it about the Queen? Yeah, it was. Thanks. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I see how that is. I apologize. I feel bad because Brian did that to me earlier and I did not care for it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it does sting.
Yeah,
I'm not.
you're right.
I'm not fully sorry.
Yeah. Are we strange to reading today?
Yeah, we are.
Hold on.
But
wait.
no,
because
but-
I know I take a lot of crap for this.
no, but before I do it, I want one more.
No,
I want more of these.
Oh, you want one more of
I
these?
want more of these.
Okay. But you let me know because I take a lot of crap for it and we're going to get that. All right.
Okay, here's we go. Still not. It's not getting there.
Mac, you've cracked the code.
Yeah.
It no longer breaks.
It's not getting there with that.
All right.
That makes everybody feel good. So
So
anyway,
what's labeled toy?
yeah, toy.
It used to be something else.
I know it's toy like a tiger. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, so here's the last mind-blowing fact we'll do before we do strange stories. Every year, ancient Athenians carved a tile with the name of someone they disliked. If enough people wrote the same name, that person would have 10 days to flee Athens for 10 years. The tile was called ostrakon in Greek, giving rise to the word giving rise to the word ostracize. Okay? Yeah, ostracize. But what's funny is so basically everybody writes down a name, and if enough people hate you got to leave. So I got to be honest with you. I would I'd come back in. I'd be like back for one day, but like, I've been gone for 10 years. I can't wait to see my family. Yeah, we're doing it's tile day. It's tile day.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You mean like we were doing the bathroom? No, that hasn't been invented yet. We're doing other tile day.
Right. How do I come back on tile day? You know, it's like what the hell are we doing here?
That was the whole odyssey that Ulysses went on.
Yeah.
He was gone forever. And he finally got home and he's like, is it tile day? Damn it. I stayed out for 25 years trying to avoid tile day, and here it is.
Yeah. But everybody's already got it made out, and they're like, now we need to invent erasers because Damon's back. We're changing the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't know he was going to be here. Can we get a minute? These it takes a while to kiln these.
Brutus has a huge complex because it's Brutus on everyone and it's just lying through and Damon written under. It's like, okay, if it wasn't Tile Day and Damon was coming back, you're going to be gone for 10 years.
Brutus is like, ooh, I've got some work to do apparently. I've got to turn my efforts inside.
Yeah, or I have to find out if Damon has a close relative here.
Hey, where are you going? Is it nice there?
Right.
Maybe I should
hold the boat.
You know what's great is all those people go somewhere else and don't tell Athens it's really great somewhere else.
Right.
Just don't tell them.
Yeah, you come back on Tile Day, you just start raising hell. They're like, did he learn nothing? Go ahead, throw me out. See what happens. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. He's got a family. Yeah. He's like, look, I'm going to be gone for like a day, maybe 2 tops.
Yeah, like turns out all those prison documentaries are just faked.
Right.
They move one wall and suddenly it's like country. Put the wall back.
Yeah.
Put the wall back.
Yeah.
A lot of people know.
It'd be so.
He's just going to ruin Tile Day.
Just tells his wife and kids, look, I got to go. It's Tile Day. I'll explain it later. It's Tile Day. I'll be back. I'll be back for dinner.
But super sweet for like a month. And then he looks at his calendar. He's like, oh, wait, it's June? It's Tile Day. You guys are the worst. I hate all of you.
Right. Yeah. He just gives himself enough time to visit.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I'm going to go away for a while. Daddy will be back,
Yeah, he's wherever else they are. He's like slamming stuff in his suitcase. He's like, what's up with you? I got to go back. It's like a week to Tile Day.
Dude, do they pay your airfare when they send you out on Tile Day? It's like, come on, man. What am I going to fly back home?
That would be
my
ironic
expense?
if they sent you away at Tile Day. The only way you can leave is an airplane. Ooh, I should have been nicer.
God, I hate Tile Day. All right. So Tile Day, that's going to be a real thing, I think. Tile Day.
Yeah. Hey, we're getting merch left and right now.
Yeah.
We got the licking and the Tile Day. We're gold.
Tile licking day. We can just make one shirt. It's all good. So
what is tile licking?
I don't know.
That's the best drum roll we have. Everybody, I got a lot of crap for this for not letting it play. Wait, what?
This is Strange Stories with Damon and Ted.
There's no more deviled eggs on the roof.
Actually, I just had to tie my shoe, so that worked out well.
I do well, yeah.
I always forget that. There's no because we also have.
There's no more deviled eggs on the roof.
Yeah, sorry, I did the wrong one. We also have it separately.
There's no more deviled eggs on the roof. I got to be honest with you. It still does it for me too. I mean, it's not going to make me giggle like that must have been the manatee one earlier, but whatever. Yeah. So here, Strange Stories. Great title today. Man dressed as an elderly woman smears cake on Mona Lisa.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you know this story already?
I do. I was trying to pretend. Was it not good acting?
Wait, was it cake? Was it the microwave?
Hey, you said man dressed as an old woman. I was almost about to go, oh, you mean Mona Lisa thing? But I didn't. Sat through the whole thing, and you still called me out on it.
All right. So it says, let her eat cake. The strange incident took place at the Louvre in Paris, where the Mona Lisa hangs on display. On May 29th, a crowd of people gathered to view the painting as usual.
Pause. That's what I was kind of surprised. Like, you can't get near that thing. Did he use the wheelchair as a subterfuge? Is that how he got up there? I'm sorry, am I ruining your story? Go ahead.
Well, I don't know because I'm learning as I read, but now if there's a wheelchair, I'm going to be really pissed.
Hey, Mac, you should see the look at his face. All right.
I'm good.
Yeah. You should see him. Nope, I'm good. I'm okay with that.
Scrub that.
All right. It says there was usual proceedings that day, but American tourist Luke Sundberg described the jaw-dropping, in quotes, events that followed. According to Sundberg, there were suddenly loud gasps from the museum visitors. A person whom everyone had assumed to be in a wheelchair,
call it,
an old woman, suddenly leaped up to her feet. But as everyone soon realized, it wasn't an old lady at all. Instead, Sundberg described the person as a man wearing a wig and lipstick.
Oh, mercy.
Nice. So that's a man, baby. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you can read the board. Now you're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it says the cross-dressing man then began punching the bulletproof glass covering Mona Lisa in an apparent attempt to break it. If it's bulletproof, I don't think your fist of fury are going to do anything towards it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's just not going to happen. Finding that his strength wasn't enough to shatter the case, he then smeared a cake he'd apparently been holding all over the glass. How are you in the Louvre holding a cake.
This part was news to me.
Okay.
I just saw the picture of the cake smear, and they were hauling someone out who was walking behind an empty wheelchair. And I Wayne Maned that together. And it was like, I bet that guy used the wheelchair subterfuge. But how do you hold a cake?
Okay, so first off, you're like, look, I'm in a wheelchair. I need special access. I need to get to the front. I need whatever, Okay, we're going to allow that.
Yeah, do you call ahead and be like, I need a wheelchair. I need special access. I need a cake platter.
Yeah. I'm going to need a cake knife because I have at some point in time, I'm going to want to cut this and eat it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to let you know.
Do you have a freezer for the ice cream?
Yeah, it took 10 to 15 seconds for security personnel to make their way through the crowd. As the then attacker spotted them, he then started to toss roses at the guards. Oh, next sentence. But the flowers were unsuccessful in deterring the security staff.
Except one guy's like, oh.
I guess I'm next to get married.
Yeah.
He
picked me.
It's not a bouquet, genius. Yeah, The Bachelor. It's the worst episode of The Bachelor ever.
Yeah, because you'd be like, is there any cake left?
Yeah. Okay.
This guy's a cake ruiner.
Did you ruin the cake? What happened?
I called it cake ruiner.
Yeah.
What I don't get, do they not have that behind a plexi or anything?
It is. It's behind bulletproof glass, so he
just got the glass.
He
right?
got the glass.
Okay.
Yeah, he got the glass. But when they apprehended him and they escorted him away, the man walked past the crowd and then told them in French to think about the earth. In quotes. There are people who are destroying the earth. I don't know if
I just that's what I heard. That I don't get how this translates. I slightly understand French.
Yeah. Well, pardon my French, but this is, never mind. So, but it says, think about it. All artists, think about the earth, he said. This is why I did this. Think about the planet.
To be fair, he got a lot. He's getting a lot of inches, as they say in the press game. He's getting a lot of press on this, but it makes no sense. It's literally like throwing a rock at the Beast, the car the president drives in.
Right.
You guys know this is bulletproof, right?
Right.
We didn't even.
And you're going to go to prison for it.
Right.
This is not. Yeah. You're still going to be charged with attempting.
Yeah.
To take.
And I don't want to give anyone ideas of what he could have done.
Right.
But there's a lot of things he could have done that actually would have damaged something. Whereas I guess maybe he didn't want to do that, but still, it's like, okay, you put a mess on a piece of glass.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Well, luckily it's right next to the bounty display, so we're just going to go over and grab the paper towel and just wipe it right off,
Well, you know what's sad is that was the day Mr. Clean took his family to the loo.
Right.
And he's just in the back
does anybody have an eraser stick? Dad, step up. Dad, say something.
He's like, I'm dressed in white. I can't get cake on this. I have a reputation.
Yeah. I clean floors, bro. Floors.
I can't magic erase that away.
Yeah.
It's all in our brains.
But
now.
it says, in fact, this isn't the first time there was an attack. It says on August 21st of 1911, it disappeared from the Louvre. During the investigation, even Pablo Picasso was suspected of being the culprit.
Yeah.
But it was some Vincenzo Perugia.
Braccio?
Yeah, Braccio.
That sounded really. You're like Vincenzo
Yeah, I better change that.
Susical.
But he was a Louvre employee and an Italian nationalist. So he stole it and he swiped it and he hid it in his apartment for 2 years. Imagine having your buddies come over. Like my wife showing her picture off there. Be like, hey.
He had his apartment for 2 years?
Yeah.
He's owned that 100 times over.
Yeah. He had it tinted. He got it back. They're like, how are we going to get the tint off of this? Look.
Didn't she used to be a blonde? Yeah, I had it tinted.
In Ohio, that tint's legal. All right. So
that's what I was going to say. By Pennsylvania state law, I did steal it. But by Ohio terms, it's mine.
Yeah. I tinted the Mona Lisa.
She was a blonde before that.
Yeah. Yeah. Then when you take the tint off, she squints. Because it's like, no, there's a glare.
Well, they took the tint out and they lost their eyebrows.
Yeah.
That's the whole story. Well, that explains why they're missing.
And it says, so in 2009, then an upset Russian woman who had just been denied French citizenship threw a souvenir teacup from the Louvre at the painting, but it hit the glass covering. It was nothing. But so people are constantly doing something to it. But to think that, like some guy, now, granted, 1911, I'm sure security was way different.
I wish you would have waited 2 years, so it would have been the 100th anniversary. I waited 100 years for this teacup.
But you know what? Just go back. I want somebody now from Ohio to go there. This is a challenge. Okay. Go there with window tint. I want you to tint the glass that's in front of the Mona Lisa. You have apparently 10 to 15 seconds, unless you're armed with a bouquet of flowers. Then you might be able to buy yourself some more time. Okay. So this is a challenge.
Yeah. Also, wheelchair's been used.
Yeah.
So that's off the table.
Don't go wheelchair. Don't
That's
go
off the
wheelchair. Maybe walker, do something. You got to do something different. Okay. Or if you're a real tall, skinny person, layer up like me. Take all your stuff in. Okay. You look like me when you walk in.
The
You're
best
fine.
part is now this is going to ruin it for everyone when we're using a wheelchair.
Right. Yes.
Hey, no, I really got to check you now.
You
Pat him
got-
down for cake.
You can drag your relative to the front so she can see it.
Those scientists with the microwave are now trying to develop like a cake detector.
Well, not even that, but the all the security guards now, they tug the hair of every old woman that comes through, woo, like that, just rip at it. And they're like, she's legit, and they send her in.
Well, if they like pat people
Here's your
down,
neck brace.
yeah, I can't tell if this is Jello or cake.
Right?
I'm gonna need to lift this up. I apologize.
Aunt Bethany, is your caddy Jello? Where can they find us, Dad?
They can find us at the Louvre
Yeah.
and in Ohio, where you can steal a car for 5 days. They can find us at thatchecksout.net. All the socials are That Checks Out. WDT. W stands for with. D stands for Damon. T stands for Ted. That's me. He's Damon. We've been here at Audio High Podcasting Studio. We have hats. Reach out. We will get you one. We will hear us, and you will hear us next time.
Yeah. And we can tint Mac's window maybe next time, too.
Yeah, that checks out.
Wait, what?
Now talk.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. Ted 4. Theodore.
Yeah, I hear you.
Sweet.
It's not short for Theodore.
It's not.
Wow. So you've listened to none of my stand-up. Cool.
No.
Or
Never.
any
Or
of his,
this podcast.
Or this podcast. Yeah.
Rarely.
It's short for Tedro.
Teodoro.